Hello, I'm meteorologist Matt Gray. What a busy week of weather we have ahead. And when I say busy, that usually means that things are about to become very inconvenient for all of you sitting at home. Four things you need to know as we start off this last week, 2021. We have some scattered snow through the overnight, and we have seen some pretty heavy and even dangerous conditions within some of these snow bands if you're traveling, where it's been nearly whiteout at times. Very cold weather this week. We've been talking about it for a while now, and although I'd say our forecast has leveled out a little bit, it is still going to be very chilly around the area. Bitter wind chill for Monday, and a chance for some sub-zero temperatures still in the mornings, even though perhaps not as cold as what we had forecasted even just a couple of days ago. So these heavy snow squalls, when you're in those bands of snow, it is going to be very heavy. It is going to be near whiteout conditions. So be very careful if you are traveling on Sunday evening and even into some periods on Monday morning where we could still have some snow lingering around, although I'm expecting the severity of any snow to drop off fairly quickly as we head beyond midnight. We then go into the wind chill problem, which is that the winds are howling down the Columbia and the Okanagan and into central Washington and bringing down that cold Arctic air. And so what that means is it is going to feel at times all the way south, all the way to places like Othello, where it is going to feel like 10 to 20 below zero when you factor in the wind on your skin. So cover up, dress as warm as possible, and especially with your hands and your feet. Those are always the ones, as well as your ears and your nose. Those are always the ones that feel the worst when it's windy and cold like it is going to be. And not saying that outside of this wind chill advisory area we're not going to have a chance of sub-zero wind chill, because we certainly are. It is going to be the worst in Okanagan County, but we are going to see, as the winds begin to turn to out of the north in the Idaho Panhandle, places like Bonners Ferry could start to feel wind chill values that get into the 10 below zero feels like temperatures as we head into late Sunday night. Early on Monday morning, we'll have a chance of wind chill values dropping towards that sub-zero range around parts of the Rathdrum Prairie and the West Plains. If you are in an open area or an area that opens to, say, a canyon area or a valley area to the north, it is likely that you will be feeling quite chilly as you are waking up in the morning outside. So really, this is starting very quickly. We're going to wake up in the morning and we're going to be like, oh my goodness, it is cold, if you have not gotten down to chilly temperatures enough already. So lows overnight around 10 degrees in Spokane, 11 in Coeur-d'Alene, 12 for Pullman, and we will be flirting with sub-zero around Omak, Colville, all the way through North Idaho. It is going to be frigid, and it is not going to let up for really the entirety of the next week. Our highs will be in the teens and single digits, but anywhere getting into the 20s will be very rare. The Tri-Cities and Lewiston, about the only places I'm expecting to even sniff 20 degrees as we go into Monday afternoon. And this is just the start of things, folks. So dressing warm for the long term is going to be the priority. So 3 frigid days, high of 12 on Tuesday, high of 8 on Wednesday. I think Wednesday morning, as the sun rises, is going to be the coldest morning, and the most likely where in the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene areas will get down below zero, at least for maybe a couple of hours in the morning. Now, we'll be pretty close to that on Thursday. We're also going to have accumulating snow on Thursday, which is just going to add to the wintertime misery. And now the computer models are starting to hint that we may have another kind of brief return of some of that colder air after we warm up for a couple days, Thursday and Friday. So by New Year's morning, we might be down close to sub-zero again. That will probably waver up and down a little bit, but we'll keep you informed on that as we get closer. So the next time it could be as warm as what we saw through the Christmas holiday weekend will be next Sunday. So we got a whole week of cold weather coming up. Be ready for this. I don't know how much more you can be ready for this except put on every layer of clothing. But this is what we're going to have to deal with. So it's going to be one very interesting end to 2021. Stay warm out there, friends. We'll talk to you again soon.